You woke up today and did the exact same thing you did yesterday. Scrolled your phone for 30 minutes before getting out of bed, went through the motions at work or school, came home, more scrolling, maybe watched some Netflix, told yourself you'd start the thing tomorrow, and then went to sleep. And tomorrow you'll do it again. You're not living, you're spectating, watching other people live their lives while yours slips away one wasted day at a time. And the worst part? You know it. Deep down, you know you're capable of more. You know you have dreams you're not chasing, goals you're not working toward, a life you're not building. But knowing isn't enough, because here you are, another day, same routine, same excuses, same wasted potential. So, let me ask you something. How many more days are you going to waste before you decide your life is actually worth living? You're not wasting your life in dramatic ways. You're not making terrible decisions or destroying everything around you. You're just comfortable, safe, going through the motions. And that's actually worse, because at least dramatic failure forces you to change. But being comfortable, that'll cost you years. You've got a job that pays the bills but doesn't fulfill you, a routine that's predictable but not purposeful, habits that are easy but not enriching. You're not unhappy enough to change, but you're not happy enough to feel alive. You're just existing in this gray zone between suffering and thriving. And you're going to stay there until something forces you out or you decide to climb out yourself. The problem with comfort is it's a slow poison. It doesn't kill you all at once. It kills you one day at a time, one wasted hour at a time, one maybe tomorrow at a time. Until you wake up at 40, 50, maybe even 60 and realize you spent your entire life preparing to live instead of actually living. So, the average person spends around 3 to 4 hours a day on their phone. Let's be generous and say you're only at the 3. That's 21 hours a week. That's 1,095 hours a year, over 45 full days per year scrolling. By the time you're 80, you'll have spent over 9 years of your life on your phone. 9 years. And for what? What did you build with those 9 years? What did you create? What did you become? Nothing. You just consumed. You watched other people's highlights while your own life played in the background. But it's not just the phone, it's the TV, the Netflix binges, the YouTube rabbit holes, the hours spent in conversations that go nowhere with people who don't matter. You're trading your life for distraction and calling it relaxation. But here's the truth. You're not relaxed. You're numb. There's a difference. Relaxation restores you. Distraction just delays the discomfort of facing yourself and your wasted potential. You have something you want to do. I know you do. A business you want to start, a skill you want to learn, a place you want to travel, a person you want to become, a life you want to build. It's there, in the back of your mind, whispering to you when things get quiet, and every day you ignore it. Not today. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I don't know how. I'm not ready. Maybe next year. But you are ready. You do have time. You're just spending it on things that don't matter. You're choosing comfort over growth, distraction over action, someday over today. And every day you choose that, your dream gets quieter, until one day it stops whispering altogether. Not because it wasn't real, but because you killed it through neglect. Most people don't fail because they try and it doesn't work out. They fail because they never try at all. They spend their whole lives thinking about it, planning it, talking about it, and never doing it. Don't be like most people. Let me guess your excuses, because I've heard them all. Hell, I've used them all. I don't have the time. Yes, you do. You have the same 24 hours everyone else has. You just choose to spend yours on things that don't move you forward. You have time to scroll for 3 hours, but not 30 minutes to work on your goal. Stop lying to yourself. Maybe you say that you don't know where to start. Start anywhere. Imperfect action beats perfect planning every time. You don't need to know the whole path. You just need to take the first step. I'm too tired. You're not tired from working too hard. You're tired from living a life that doesn't excite you. Purpose creates energy. Meaninglessness drains it. What if I fail? You already are failing. Right now, by not trying. Failure from action teaches you something. Failure from inaction just leaves you with regret. I'll start Monday. No, you won't. Monday you'll have a new excuse. The day you start is today or never. There's no perfect time. There's only now. Your excuses aren't protecting you. They're imprisoning you. Wasting your life doesn't look dramatic. It looks normal. It looks like spending your evenings watching other people live their dreams on TV while yours collect dust. It looks like staying in a job you hate because it's familiar, even though it's killing your soul slowly. It looks like scrolling through social media for hours, consuming everyone else's life updates while creating nothing in your own. It looks like saying yes to the things that don't matter and no to things that do because the latter isn't comfortable. It looks like having the same conversation with yourself every year. This is the year I finally change, and then not changing. It looks like being 30, 40, 50 and still talking about what you're going to do someday. It looks like comfort, safety, routine, and underneath it all, a quiet desperation that you're too distracted to notice. Most people waste their lives in plain sight. They just call it being realistic or being responsible or waiting for the right time. But it's not any of those things. It's fear of discomfort, fear of failure, fear of actually trying and discovering they might not be as special as they thought. So they never try, and they definitely never find out. Life has been trying to tell you something. You keep ignoring it. That feeling on Sunday night when you dread Monday morning, that's not normal. That's your soul screaming that you're off path. That envy you feel when you see someone doing the thing you wish you were doing, that's not hate, that's recognition. You're seeing a version of the life you could have if you'd stop wasting yours. That voice in your head at 2 a.m. asking, is this really it? Is this all there is? That's not anxiety, that's awareness trying to break through. Your body knows, your intuition knows, your heart knows. You're meant for more than this, and every day you settle for less, something inside you dies a little. Those wake-up calls aren't going to get louder, they're going to get quieter, until one day you can't hear them anymore, and then you're really stuck, because you've successfully numbed yourself to the very thing trying to save you. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. Get brutally honest about your time. Track how you actually spend your time for 1 week. Every hour, be honest with yourself. How much time on your phone? How much time are you watching TV? How much time in meaningless conversations or activities that don't move you forward? You can't change what you don't measure. And I guarantee you that you're wasting way more time than you think. Then define what you actually want. Not what you think you should want, not what looks good, what you actually want. What does a life well lived look like to you? What would you do if money wasn't an issue? What would you regret not doing? Write it down, make it specific, and make it real. Because you can't stop wasting your life if you don't know what you're wasting it on. Then kill one thing. You don't need to overhaul your entire life today. You just need to kill one thing that's stealing your time and giving you nothing in return. Delete one app, cancel one subscription, stop hanging out with one person who drains you, quit one commitment that doesn't align with your goals, just one, create space, because you can't add good things to a full life, you have to make room first. Then start one new thing. Now that you have the space, start something, anything, related to what you actually want. 30 minutes a day, that's it. Want to write a book? Write for 30 minutes. Want to start a business? Research for 30 minutes. Want to get healthy? Move for 30 minutes. You don't need hours, you need consistency. 30 minutes a day becomes 182 hours a year. That's enough to change your life if you actually show up. Embrace your discomfort. Everything worth doing is uncomfortable at first. You're going to suck. You're going to feel awkward. You're going to want to quit and go back to your comfortable waste of time. Don't. Sit in the discomfort. That feeling of not knowing what you're doing, that's growth. That tension between who you are and who you're becoming, that's progress. Comfort is where dreams go to die. Discomfort is where they come alive. Stop waiting for permission. You're not going to feel ready. You're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to know if it will work out. Do it anyway. Stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect circumstances. They don't exist. Start messy, start scared, start unprepared. Just start. Because starting imperfectly is infinitely better than waiting perfectly. I'm not going to promise that changing will be easy. It won't. You'll have days where you want to quit, days where you wonder if it's worth it, days where going back to your comfortable waste of time seems really appealing. But here's what I can promise. It's better than this. Better than spending your life as a spectator. Better than waking up at 70 with a list of regrets. Better than dying with your dreams still inside you. You have one life, one shot, one chance to build something that matters, create something meaningful, become someone you're proud of, and every day you waste is a day you can't get back. So stop wasting them. Here's the only question that matters. If you keep living exactly like you're living right now, where will you be in 5 years? Not where you hope to be, not where you plan to be, where you'll actually be if nothing changes. Same job, same habits, same excuses, same wasted days. Is that acceptable to you? If yes, cool, keep doing what you're doing. At least you're honest about choosing mediocrity. If no, then you already know what you need to do. Stop scrolling, stop waiting, stop making excuses. Start today, start small, start scared, but start. Because the only thing worse than trying and failing is never trying at all. And you're too smart, too capable, too full of potential to waste it scrolling through other people's lives while yours passes you by. Your life is happening right now, today, at this moment. You can waste it or you can live it. The choice has always been yours. So, what's it going to be?